Hello everybody, welcome to Obrad's Record Review, where today we're going to be talking about the embodiment of white bread, G-Eazy. Bay Area rapper and I guess now singer G-Eazy, or Young Gerald, is usually always keeping busy posting new singles and collaborations with other artists all the time. The last project that we heard him on was Scary Nights back in October of last year. And now, here in June of 2020, we have a new COVID-19 quarantine-driven project. So, without further ado, let's get in to Everything Strange Here by G-Eazy. So first, as always, we gotta talk about the album cover. And who put this together? Who decided that this was a good album cover? I mean, this is it's lame and uninspired. There's no thought put into it at all. It's like they just pulled some old picture of him, zoomed it in, put a bunch of noise on it and some cool filters, and oh, there's our album cover. It sucks. It's lame. It's extremely boring. I mean, pretty much all of G-Eazy's album covers are boring and uninspired, but this one definitely takes the cake. Maybe B-sides. Maybe that one was pretty lame too. But in any case, 2 out of 10. Shit sucks. So now let's talk about the music. So for the most part on this album, we just get a bunch of very empty, lo-fi instrumentals where Gerald here is attempting to sing over. Now, the singing for the most part isn't complete trash, but it's definitely not very good either. There's a lot of layering, a lot of effects and reverb. It's very rough around the edges. If I had to give some praise, it would be still in the singing, because for the most part, G-Eazy has always been a rapper. And for a lot of other artists in the industry, it's always extremely hard. Once you find a formula that really works for you and sells, it's hard for people to break out of that. They find the formula that works, they stick to it, and make some money, and that's just what they do over and over and over and over, and over again. G-Eazy, that's been the case pretty much for a while. We've seen some more variants and some mix-ups with some of his other projects. But here, it's a really big sidestep from what we're used to. And I have to give praise for that. I always have to give praise whenever artists are able to step out of their comfort zone and give us something new, even if it's not that good. Another area that I can give praise is the instrumentals here, the beats. For what they are and for what this project is aiming for, they're not awful, I guess, but still, a lot of these beats are very lo-fi, empty. They lack any kind of progression or variability. There's nothing interesting about them. They're just bland and boring. And that's pretty much the only good things that I have to say about this album. And you know what else is bland and boring? Like 50% of this whole project. 5 out of these 10 songs are all the same. The opening track here, the cover of Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometime, really astounds me. Gerald here really blows my mind at how he can take that song and suck everything interesting about it and just turn it into the most boring rendition of it. There's no emotion, no soul. It's amazing how he could create something just so boring. The next track, Free Porn, Cheap Drugs, is I guess a little bit more interesting, at least more interesting than everything else here. Sentiments of having a crazy life and being famous and blah blah blah, I guess, is okay. I guess it's not something new or exciting from G-Eazy. He's sung about the same topic on all of his past albums. It's okay, I guess, compared to the next 4 stinkers right in a row of pretty much all the same songs, just about a girl and a breakup and I'm in love and blah blah blah. Same instrumentals, they all sound the same, it all runs together. The lyrics are cheesy, corny. It all just runs together into just one mediocre mess of songs. After those 4 songs, we get hit with Nostalgia Cycle, which is absolutely the worst cut on here. And what astounds me is that there are 3 people credited for this song. It took you 3 people to write Nostalgia Cycle? Are you serious? There's 2 verses with like 8 bars total. The chorus is just a bunch of ad-libs. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. G's voice sounds the absolute worst on this entire project. It's so nasally and annoying. There's little to no substance here, and I cannot believe that it took 3 people to write this. Every Night of the Year is probably the most interesting cut here on this album. It has a cool concept. I actually kind of liked it. He has 3 verses where he details the lives of a dancer, a writer, and an actress, and where they all wonder if they chose the same path and the same career. And I actually like this, but wow, could this have been executed much better? There are vocal inflections here on this track that I'm listening to, reading the lyrics, and I am laughing because of how goofy Gerald sounds. To end, we have Had Enough, where he details his breakup with Halsey, and it's probably the most interesting beat here. It's extremely upbeat. It seems honestly out of place after listening to the rest of the 9 songs here, but it comes across as really childish and cringy. I mean, this was like 3 years ago now with Halsey, I think. I don't know. It's cringy. It's not very good. Corny. Just like everything else. So, with all that being said, feeling a 3 out of 10 on this one. Don't really have much else to say. G doesn't really give me that much to say. So with that being said, did you guys listen to Everything Strange here? Did you catch it a couple days ago? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you guys think about it? Let me know. And I'll catch you on the next record review.